Conlan, MVP Conlan, Silver Slugger right there. Yeah.
All right, welcome to the next episode of the post-draft interview. Today we've got my manager, Conlan Downey of the Sandlot.
Woo!
How you doing today? Pretty good. All right, so we started off all the interviews like this. We'll talk about it with you. Even though you're my team, I had you ranked second in the power rankings. What do you think about that?
I agree. I think we're going to be a very good team this year, but by the end of the year, we'll prove why we're number one.
Yeah, I definitely think. I keep saying this. I think any team could be the 1, any team could be the 4. It just kind of comes down to who steps up. My main reason was I think you need a big step from Jace to really get the 1 seed, and that's not a guarantee. I think the Monarchs had a better core. But kind of, what was your game plan with the picks you had?
Well, I was looking for more defense, as you can tell. Like, my team isn't known for hitting. We're probably going to be known for defense. Like Drew, he's going to win. What are they called?
Fielder of the Year.
Fielder of the Year this year. And Golden Glove. He's going to be one of those. Gunner's pretty good at defense, too. He's pretty quick. And Jace, questionable defense, but he can make some plays.
I mean, he's a top 10 play kind of guy. He's not going to be out there winning a Gold Glove, but he's going to have 2 or 3 plays in the top 10 by the end of the year. And then you got a sleeper pick with Kai to be your 3rd pitcher. Just because Jace and Gunner aren't known for being amazing pitchers, Kai, it's kind of his strong suit, so you got him for those 3 games you and Drew can't pick. What do you think about picking him there?
To be honest, I was thinking of Jace being my 3rd pitcher.
Gotcha, okay.
But now since you say Kai, I could probably rely on him for 3 games. He doesn't throw hard. He's not the most accurate, but I mean he can pitch.
Yeah. And then the last player that I'll go into detail about, the pick after Kai, me. What was your thinking there as someone who I was Mr. Irrelevant last year? I've never made any good plays outside of 1 spring training Grand Slam. What was your thinking there in the 5th round picking me?
Well, a lot of you guys don't know, we went to a tournament a couple years back. It was me, Spencer, and Jace. And we had no hopes of winning. We just wanted to play fun. And I was the manager. We were called the Sandlot. And we ended up taking 2nd in the tournament. And in power rankings, we were supposed to lose in the 1st round.
Yeah. I also wasn't supposed to really play that day. Connor Olson was supposed to be there. Slept through his alarms. I was like, fine, I'll play some wiffle ball. Hit 4 home runs. My proudest day of wiffle ball I've ever had.
He had more than me.
He pitched really, really well. Best pitching I've ever seen in person for wiffle ball. But I did have a lot of home runs. Now we kind of talked about the Sandlot and your game plan there, but let's talk about Conlan. So you're coming off an MVP season. You're coming off co-Silver Slugger. How are you looking to kind of build off that? Are you looking to get better and improve, or kind of have more of a team style?
Well, I would definitely want my team to play. I definitely want to make all my team the runner and the MVP, but as myself, I'm going to continue to get better and probably go back to back to MVP.
I think the biggest criticism of you, and now it might not be now as a manager, is kind of your coachability. Now that you're going to be the manager, that won't be as much of a problem. But you've always kind of been, you wanted to be the leader even when you weren't technically the manager. Are you looking to kind of continue that mindset, or kind of have more of like coaching by committee?
I probably just want to be the leader of my team. Like, I was pretty much the leader of the Monarchs last year because Jack didn't really do anything like that. But I like to improve my team, and I like to talk them up and not talk them down.
Yeah. Now, in terms of straight matchup, which team scares you the most? Not the one you think will get the 1 seed, but just Sandlot versus this team. Which team are you most scared of?
Monarchs.
Yeah.
Easily, just because they're a well-rounded team. They can do both things. They can pitch and hit. See, the Cows, I would say that, but I think a couple players on the team are overrated. I'm not going to say who. For
Foster, I think, is his
No,
number 1.
I think Mickey's a little bit overrated. Because I played in the New Longview League last year also, and he did impress me. Like, me and Foster went in there, we went 4-0, and we used like the tiniest strikes I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, I think the Monarchs definitely.
Gotcha. So you said the Cows don't scare you that much. What about the Packers? Are they a team that scares you that much?
Who's on the Packers?
So they're 3 that are going to play a lot. They got Carson and Brady as their big 2, and then Jack Green and Brock kind of for fielding, and then Connor is their 5th. So probably 3 or 4 of those 5 every week.
The only pitcher I'd be scared of on the team is Brady for sure. The only pitcher that like can pitch very good at what he does. Like Carson, he can pitch, but he doesn't really do anything about it. Like he can just throw in the strike zone. And Brock and you said
Brock and Jack Green.
Yeah, Brock would probably be the 3, and he didn't look too hot pitching last year, but he could definitely come around with the bats.
Yeah, I definitely think an interesting matchup will be you versus the Packers because you both went more defensive minded. You both got 2 good pitchers. Top 2 can both field really well. And then just kind of defensive-minded picks from there on out. So that's actually a matchup I'm most excited to see. But I do think the Monarchs are a team that matches up well against any team. So in terms of third base coaching, all right, who are you looking to like kind of fill in that role?
You obviously.
Third base coach of the year right here. So are there any final thoughts that you have kind of going into this season that you want the world to know, want the other managers to know, anyone else in the league?
Not really. Just so you know, like, my team is the best team out there, I think. The most disciplined team, I think, is what I have, and that's what I look for in a team. If they're more disciplined later in the year, they'll play better just because they'll come together as a team.
Yeah, I definitely think the Sandlot, they're a scary team. I had them ranked at the 2, but the difference between them and the Monarchs was very small, and I definitely think it'll be a fight for the 1 seed, and that's all we have for you today.